fall 2013 is now ending soon, and now it's time to bring in the new anime for 2014 winter. So these are going to be a few I'm going to be talking about that I'm really excited for, and I would recommend that you guys give a check once they come out. There'll be more, maybe they'll take me by surprise, but at the moment these are the series that I'm really looking forward to. First off, we're starting off with Jojos Bizarre Adventure Part 3. Now this one is doing Stardust Crusaders, which is Part 3 of the manga. So far, I think it's just going to be called like JoJo 2014, 2013. We don't know as of yet, since it is coming out late December from what I've been hearing, although there hasn't been a lot of news, so we never know what could be happening with it. Now, I really did like the first adaptation of the JoJo anime that we saw, the TV series. I absolutely love Part 1 and Part 2 Joseph Star, and since I have read the manga afterwards, I've got to say I'm very much looking forward to Part 3. Part 3 is probably the longest, one of the longest out there, so we don't know how long this could be. This could possibly be like 30 to 40 episodes, depends on the pacing of the manga. If anything like the first two, then it could actually even be 24 episodes to 26. Overall, it's going to be an amazing series, and I just cannot wait for this just action-thrilled adventure with Jotaro Kujo. And if people have never seen this part before in the OVAs and anything, you're going to very much enjoy this, because this is a fucking amazing part of JoJo, being done by David Productions as well, who have previously done other series like High Potential, Neptunia, the animation. Next on my list is going to be Mese Koi. Now I actually do read this weekly in Shonen Jump, being done by Shaft, the same people who did the Monogatari series, and also as well Madoka Magica. Now I'm very looking forward to Mese Koi, since I have read the manga and I really do like the characters. It's about this guy named Raku, who ends up being a part of the mafia boss. And then I'm meeting Chitoge, this girl that actually is a part of the mafia boss as well, and due to certain circumstances, the two actually had to pretend dating to get alongside, so there isn't a giant mafia war. So overall, I really am looking forward to what's going to be happening later on in the anime, because I really do like a lot of the characters that come in, and it has showed by screenshots. They are going to go quite further into the manga, probably halfway through it, although it is unconfirmed whether or not it's going to be a 13 to 24 episode series. I'm very much looking forward to Mese Koi. It's a very fun series, and I'm sure as well being done by Shaft with beautiful animation. I'm sure Mese Koi is going to get the perfect animation and quality that it deserves. Next on this list is Nobunaga the Fall. Now I didn't really could find too much on this series, but apparently it's like a retelling of Nobunaga, and also as well another notable conqueror known as John of Arc, who is a female conqueror, I heard, and pretty much is a retelling in a way, a scientific way, where a western planet and an eastern planet are at war, bound together by the Dragon Pulse, and pretty much on that with Leonardo da Vinci comes to meet the greatest fool, Nobunaga, over. Now it seems to have sci-fi mix. I don't know too much of this series at the moment. There's not much has been explained about it, but I'm very much looking forward to it. It seems like a very interesting series. I always do like watching mech animes, especially since I've been watching a few lately, like Kakameki Valvrave and Gundam Build Fighters. Next on my list is probably one of the most hypest ones of the season, and that is Space Dandy, being done by Bones. It's a sci-fi action, and pretty much the whole gist of the series, Dandy is an alien hunter, and also the dandiest man in space. And it's set in like a very far future where people have like gone to the far reaches of the universe, and pretty much Dandy is searching for aliens that have no one has found before. So he's pretty much like just searching for new life forms. It looks very interesting. It's being done by the same people that did Cowboy Bebop. Whether or not it'll be better than Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, that remains to be seen, but there is a lot of hype going into Space Dandy, especially that, you know, the US with Tonari have already got licenses to watch on there. So if people are wondering, you know, where can I watch Space Dandy from, then I'm pretty sure you'll be able to watch Space Dandy from Tonari. I don't know if that's going to have a double knot on there, but also as well probably Crunchyroll, like a site like that, is going to get their hands on it. Next on the list is Tonari no Seki-kun, which is being done by Shin-En Animation. I don't know any of their work, so I apologize for that. And it is a slice of life seinen romance, and it's about a girl named Yokoi who sits next to this boy named Seki, and pretty much he just keeps doing weird shit like on his desk, where he keeps like playing with like shogi war paper, little war reenactions, like golf courses. He does weird stuff. Like the concept is just weird in general, but from what I've been hearing, it's actually quite a nice little romance story, and it has like some cool character designs, and there's a few little bits I like about it. But overall, like, I do like romances here and there, and I do like watching them a lot. So whether or not this will be one of them, I just like the looks of it so far, and the concept just sounds very weird and just out there. So I'm definitely going to give Tonari no Seki-kun a chance. Next on the list is Hamatora the animation. Now this story unfolds on the stage of Yokohama in 2014 and centered around special appearances learned out of minimums or minor miracles. That's pretty much all we know about it. Apart from that, I think it's like supposed to be a game adaptation from what it was saying from the site I was looking at all these site stuff on. It's a shonen game series, and pretty much what I'm really looking forward to this is that the designs are being done by the same person who does Blood Lad. You can highly see, like, in the designs, if you've ever watched the series Blood Lad, then you know that those designs are exactly like that. And people know I absolutely love Blood Lad, like where I've been reading it at. I really do enjoy it. I've checked out some of the manga. The bits that they're translated anyway are Blood Lad. I wish they were fully translated with it, but only have to wait and see. Overall, I'm very much looking for Hamatora the animation from the little sounds of it. If it's anything like Blood Lad, I hope so. I don't know if he's doing the story for it as well, but the designs, that's all I know for it. Next is Noragami, which is also being done from Bones as well, and it's an action adventure shonen. And so far, from the little bits I've got from the story, is that a boundary between a realm and another one lives 8 million demons, dead spirits who serve the gods and other assorted kind of spirits. And it's about this girl named Hiyori Iki who gets like bullied a lot, and pretty much she calls this number that she gets and encounters like a homeless, unemployed figure who proclaims himself as God. He's very crude, unpredictable, and worthless, and he does not answer to people's prayers, and no one acknowledges him. However, he has one sole power, and that's the ability to cut all who pass between this world and the next. It's a very weird concept, like just, oh, let's just summon this god and he just, you know, fucks people up. And from like the design, he looks pretty good. He reminds me of the character from Dorara, and I don't know, it just, I like sort of that. It reminds me like a little bit of Kyokai no Kanata. If it's like it looks like it wants to be a little bit more serious from that, from the plot standing from. So I'm looking forward to give that a try, because I did like the whole ideal of Kyokai Kanata, but I just never really just got back into checking out the series because it was a little bit too moe for me. That's how I personally felt with that one. Next on the list is Shunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai Ren, the second season of Shunibyo. Now, it's a comedy drama romance school series, and I've seen the first series, and I saw it in like a one huge massive jump right at the end of when it finished that season, and I really did like Shunibyo. It was a really enjoyable series. Like, I really got in depth with the characters. Like, I really do like Rika and Yuta and a lot of the characters. Apparently in the second season, due to various events, Yuta and Rika are now living together, and they seem to like meet with a childhood friend of the Yutas, and I was wondering if that will cause problems between them. And just a lot of stuff like apparently going on. Whether or not it's really going to be superior to the first season, that's going to be hard to say, because the first one was really good. It really got emotional, and it got like, I probably won't be checking this out weekly. I'll probably check out the first episode to see how it is, and then I'll probably do the same thing what I've done with some other animes. I'm going to let it build right up till the end and then just watch it, because I think that was just the more like reason I liked Shunibyo, is that I got to see all the episodes at once, and that really and I really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to be checking out Shunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai Ren. And last on my list is Hozoki no Ryetsu, which is a comedy fantasy slice of life supernatural series being done by Studio Wit. Now, people know Studio Wit have done one of my favorite animes from this year, and that is Attack on Titan, which, if people don't know who Attack on Titan is, listen to this video, then you are absolutely crazy and you need to watch the series already. It's an amazing series and amazing manga. From the sounds of it, it's just going to be like some comedy series about this guy named Kazuki, who is an aide to the great King of Hell, King Enma. And he's like super calm, super sadistic, and he tries to resolve various problems in Hell. From the sounds of it, it sounds just like a comedy. pretty much just redeemed itself, like Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. But what if they just didn't do any fighting and they just had comedy and gags all the time? That's where it sounds like with the plot. Whether or not it's going to be good or not, really depends. I mean, animation-wise, if it's Studio Wit doing this, then I've got high faith in them, because we saw the Attack on Titan, and that just looked absolutely beautiful. Each episode looks some crazy animation, and I'm very looking forward to it. And that is it for my recommendations of Winter 2014. There are a lot more stuff out in this season, and I will leave them in the description down below to check out all the other series. I mean, there's some that that continue on from the last series, like some that continue on from Fall 2013, Kill the Kill, Crocodile Basket, Magi the Kingdom Magic, Nagi no Azakara, Strike the Blood, and Joa Mushi Pedal, alongside Gundam Build Fighters. So I'm very much looking forward to it. There are a few others that I've seen on the list that I might give a check out, but they don't interest me as much from the others that I've just mentioned. But let me know what you think I should check out for the next season. Is there any other? Probably some definite reviews are definitely going to be Mese Koi. I want to do that all the way. Chiribyo, I'll give maybe a first impressions from. Hamatoro, I want to see how that is. Pretty much everything I've mentioned. But that's all from me. I want to thank you everyone for watching. Remember, strap that panda, sana, and I'll see you guys.